welcome to today's video. I can't believe that this is actually the third video I am making on this brand. I didn't think that there would be a third video of this series, but I guess we're here. This is a brand that I do not really like. However, I don't know, maybe they keep coming out with weird products that catch my attention. That's why I keep buying them. And also because maybe I snagged a half-price voucher, so I decided to go ahead and buy them. I actually did not intend to get these for 618, but I saw the half-price voucher and I thought to myself like, hey, okay, if I'm gonna get a half-price voucher, I am going to buy it because I saw some products that really interest me. So anyhow, I did manage to get that half-price voucher, so here we are. Are you ready to watch me fuck myself up again? Let's go, man. We'll be starting with the liquid eyeshadows first. Lover Bridge. It is a lilac with, I would say, blue micro glitter. Not really my kind of thing. Pattaya, it is a beige, yellowy beige shade with micro glitter. The interesting thing about this one is that it also has bigger glitter pieces. But how would this look on your eye, man? I want to use this, so that's what we'll be using. Maybe I'll be using this on my under eyes because I do want to use both of them. I'm nervous. Let's start. Let me grab a brush. A little bit nasty. There is not much of a base shade, although it looks what did I set myself up for?
Failure.
There's no base shade in this, so I think this is more suitable as a topper. Let me grab a base and while I went looking for a base, I decided to clear this whole mess here and start on a clean slate again. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna lay down a base shade. The base shade that I am choosing is from this Flower Nose palette, this purple shade as a base. I will just be applying that all over my lids. There is some kind of base when you put it on like that, but when you blend it out, there is literally nothing. There is a very slight base still, I'm sure you can see, but it is almost similar to skin color, so there's not really much of a point. It has dried down a little bit. I'm just going to blend it out a little bit now. Ooh. It does interfere with the eyeshadow at the bottom a bit. See, over here, the bottom eyeshadow is taken away. I am back with an out of office brush in hopes that this brush, also because it's made of synthetic hairs, will help to apply this one better. So that's what I'm going to try out on this side of my eye now. Look at this. There's this whole patch of white here. The bottom shadow is just being taken away by this. I don't think it is because there's too much glitter, but the nature of the product itself, like this liquid, is just great at taking whatever is underneath it away. I feel like I'm just erasing my whole eyeshadow. Oh dear, help. Can you see this? What a disaster this is. I guess the only way to use this is by itself. I'm just gonna put back the purple eyeshadow because let's just pretend that it did not happen. How about that? I try blending it out with my finger. Let's see if it works. Oh my goodness, no! I don't see any more point in salvaging this eyeshadow. Using it alone definitely will not work. Using it on top of something else will not work too. Anyhow, you can still see there are specks of micro glitter on my lids, so I guess I will make do with that. Right now I have Pattaya here. This one has more of a darker base than Lover's Bridge. Lover's Bridge is right here. This is Pattaya. I feel like if I put this right over here, it will just darken the whole look, and I don't really want that. Or should we just do it? You know what? Let's just do it and fuck it up because everything is really fucked up. I have the matte eyeshadows here from them. I'm just gonna go in with this one because it looks the most similar. I'm gonna lay the color on my lower lash line and see if it will work. Okay, I've laid some of that color down right here. Now I'm just going to go in, man. We're just gonna go in. Pew, pew, pew. A little bit nervous. Should I just put it here? Okay, let's just do it. Just gonna blend it out a little bit with this brush. Yeah, I still feel like this product is taking away whatever's underneath the eyeshadow that I laid down earlier. I am just going to put a little bit of this just at the outer corners, just very, very lightly to give it some color. I'm back with some lashes on after a long time. I stuck on individual lashes and they are the worst of it all. Going to move on, and now I am going to try out this contour palette. Extremely pretty gradient. Look at this, and they have a matte white highlight as well. I chose the cool toned one, but it still looks a little bit too red for my liking. Anyhow, we're just going to go in with it. It came with this brush, an angled face brush. The shape itself is kind of interesting. Reminds me of the foundation brush from Perfect Diary that I own. Pretty excited to be using this for contour. Hopefully it doesn't fuck up like the eyeshadows do. Ew, looks like it's powder instead of cream. It's actually a powder contour. I always thought it was a cream kind of contour. Why did I have that kind of thought? It's actually a powder contour. Oh, look at that. Not too bad so far. I don't like this brush. It's too dense and it's too small for a contour brush. You can blend the product out pretty well, but I would still prefer a bigger brush. It's a little bit red for my liking. I'm just going to be using the brush that I always use for contour instead. Going in very, very lightly. You can see it's a little bit red. The lighter shade, I'm just going to attempt to contour my nose. I like the lighter shade better. It is less red. Now I'm going to try out this white matte highlight. Contour is a little bit too red. It's giving me very harsh lines that I don't really like. I feel like the contour was a little bit too dark, so I toned it down a little bit with some foundation. I think it looks much better now. I'm going to try out their 2 new blushes now, which I'm extremely excited for, because as compared to the previous 4 shades which I have previously swatched, these 2 shades are brighter and they just interest me more. I will be trying the shade Grapefruit first. It is actually a very bright and lively orange shade. It is not fully orange. It has a little bit of pinky tones in it. I really like this shade. It is extremely pretty. It has a little bit of pink tones in it, so the orange in it is not too crazy. Like its name, it reminds me of the color of grapefruit. Extremely cheerful and happy shade. Their cream blushes are probably my favorite product out of all the products I own from them. The eyebrow power gel comes in second. I'm quite an orange hater, but I can totally see myself pulling this out and wearing this. It actually brings a lot of life into your face. Let's say if you're like me, extremely pale, this one will just add that right pop of color to make you feel like there is life back in your face again, as compared to it being like this. This shade is my favorite orange shade out of all the orange shades so far. This next shade I am the most excited about. It is called Poi. Apparently Poi is a starchy kind of food paste made from taro root. I'm not sure if this shade is one that helps you to create that fullness in your face, or if it is just a straight up blush shade. I hope it's the latter because I love a purple blush. I will be using my cute little Poi shade brush to apply this as well. You can definitely see it there. I think it would kind of defeat the purpose if it is a shade that helps you create fullness, or I'm not very sure. I don't really like it if it is going to help you create that fullness. But yeah, you can see this area is brought forward immediately. It is a shade that creates fullness, I guess. I'm gonna add a bit more to this. Oh, yeah, you can definitely see the purple. If you add on a little bit more, it becomes a purple blush for sure. Oh my god, it is so pretty. Can you see it right here? This area. Oh my god, let's put more. I guess it can be used both as a blush and as a shade that helps you to create that fullness. If you're like me, you want to use it as a blush shade, then you just gotta add on more. Oh, I like it. I actually like it. I need to play around with it a little more to find that sweet spot of where it is a fullness shade, yet it is also a blush. Just gives this whole very lovely and wow, you feel like there are flowers everywhere kind of vibe. I like it. Out of all the products I tested out today, my favorite is definitely the cream blush in the shade Grapefruit. It's an orange blush, but I like it the most. The next one will be this, but I haven't really figured out how to use this the best way yet, which is why it is currently in second place. I do not recommend any of the liquid eyeshadows because they are a pain in the ass. The contour, I need to play with it around more as well because I feel like I didn't really find out the best way to use this contour. The darker shade of the contour is definitely out of the picture for me. So what I want to try to figure out how to use better is the lighter contour shade, and also I want to put the matte white highlighting shade to the test. I'm actually in search of a great white matte highlighting shade, so if you happen to know one, let me know down in the comments. Hopefully this will be the last video I am making from this brand because I feel like I want to spend my money on places that are more worth it now. Hopefully they will stop coming out with weird products that catch my attention. I'm finally done and I can go and eat now, so bye!